Hi, my name is Heather, and today I'm going to show you how to make a plaid stocking SVG in Vector Q that you can bring into Cricut Design Space. We're going to start by having our plaid pattern already made, and if you haven't seen the video right before this one in the series, then you will want to go watch that one, because in that video I show you how to make this plaid pattern. And then once you have that done, then you can close that out and just create a new drawing. So if you're in your projects panel, then you can just click on new down here. Or if you're on like the home page, then you can just click new drawing right here. We're going to start by just making our stocking shape. I'm going to grab my brush tool. I just want to make sure it's drawing how I want it to. I don't see anything, so let's see. Let's go to appearance, and it's on white, so that's why I didn't see it. Let's just grab those and delete it, and then I will put it on a different color. Now I can go back to my brush tool and go ahead and draw. Oh, and that still didn't work. You know why? Because we're on stroke. So I'm going to undo that, and I'm going to go to fill, and then this one, I'm going to click fill right here, and then I'm going to set it to a color. Now I can draw my stocking. So I'm just going to do kind of like a general rectangle and then have it kind of curve around like that. And now I'm going to grab my select tool, and I'm just going to select the whole thing, and I want to convert it to a shape. I'm going to go to actions, edit paths, outline stroke, and then that turns the line into a shape. And now I can just take this whole thing, and as you can see, it's like pieces. So you can see the blue outline here and the blue outline there. We want it to be one whole shape. So I'm going to go to edit, combine, and now this is all one shape. Now I can fill it in if I go to actions, edit paths, break apart. Now we have the inside and the outline, and we want those to combine and be one shape. So I'll do combine. I hope that made sense. If it was a little complicated, you can go to my past videos where I kind of go through it a little more slowly and explain it. If we want to, we can zoom in so that we can kind of perfect the paths a little bit. Like I have kind of a little corner here. So I'm just going to grab my node select tool, and I can just kind of like move these nodes around, or I could like delete this one if I want. Click the delete button there. And then that'll just kind of, perfect those edges a little bit. Now we can go ahead and add our plaid pattern. I want to go to my layers, and first I'm actually just going to duplicate this layer because you want to keep one for the plaid pattern and then one will be underneath it. So I'm going to make sure I have this layer selected, and then I'm going to click the duplicate layer button. So now we have two, and I'll just hide one of them, the bottom one. Then I'm going to close this, and I'm going to go to my plaid pattern. I'm going to click on it, and then I'm going to go to actions, copy. Now I can close this, go to my current drawing, make sure that the top layer is selected, and then I'm going to go to actions, paste. It's a little bit big, so I'm just going to size it down so that it just covers the stocking, and figure out where you want it positioned. So I kind of like for the plaid to overlap on the left and right, or you could do it where there's spaces on the left and right. Once you have that positioned how you want it, you can just select everything. So you have the stocking and the plaid pattern. Go up to your object menu, and you just want to subtract the front. And now we have just the plaid pattern of the stocking. It went with the color of the stocking, so we don't want it to be the same color as the stocking. So let's go to appearance. If I go to the hue, saturation, and lightness, I can just kind of, make this look kind of pink, and then I can mess around with the lightness and the saturation. Now we can show the layer under it so we can see how the colors go together. and there's kind of not enough contrast. They blend together too much. So let's actually lock the bottom layer. That way we can select our plaid pattern. And I'm going to select the plaid pattern. Sometimes when you select it, it might shift a little bit. Just press the undo button down here. I can make this lighter. That looks a lot better. Let's also do our little top of the stocking up here. I'll go ahead and lock that layer because I'm done with it and I don't want to accidentally shift it around. We can make a new layer. Let's grab our brush, and I'm just going to collapse these so they're not in the way. I'm just going to make my little top of my stocking here. I can use my node select tool if I want to modify it. I can add an anchor point by just clicking, and then that way I have this little corner here. Now I can go to Actions, Edit Paths, Outline Stroke, and now it's a shape. And then we will go to Actions, Edit Paths, Break Apart, so it's filled in. Now we're going to go to Edit, Combine, and now it's all one shape. We can also change the color of this if we want, maybe like a little bit of a darker pink. We can go to Appearance, and I'll just kind of darken it. Now we can add some text onto it, so we can like put someone's name. I'll just grab my text tool, and then with my finger, I'm going to click where I want it to be. And then that makes the keyboard come up. I'll type someone's name on it. So I'll put Josh, my boyfriend. This is a font that I actually got from, I think I got it from dafont.com and installed it. If you want me to make a tutorial on how to get the fonts installed, let me know. One other thing that you'll want to do though before you export it is you'll want to grab the name and convert it to outlines, because when you bring it into Cricut Design Space, it's not going to work if you still have it as text. We need to make it into a shape. So let's go to Actions, Text, Convert to Curves. Then it groups it. You can tell because it has that little G there. So let's go to Actions, Group and Mask, Ungroup. Now you can see that it's separate shapes. However, each letter is its own shape. If we want it to cut out together, then we want it to be all one shape. Let's grab the whole word, but not the part of the stocking, just the words. And then we're just going to do the combine command right here. And then now it's all one shape. There you go. There's your little layered stocking. Also, just a note, in my video where I did the plaid pattern, I did say I was going to overlay it on a pumpkin shape, but then the fall season came and went and I didn't make the video in time. So that's why I'm doing a stocking this time. I hope that's okay. I might still do the pumpkin one like next fall or something. But anyways, I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, as always, you can let me know in the comments, or you can email me at heather@heathercash.com. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe so I know to make more videos like this. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.